Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of our brand new series, This Week in Discovery. I'm so excited to kick this off, from Monday to Sunday. We're going to be exploring the most incredible breakthroughs happening right now in biology, history, space, and technology. And for our very first Tuesday, we're diving deep into health and biology with a topic that affects millions, the hidden link between blood pressure and dementia. Now, you've probably heard that things like high blood pressure and obesity are risk factors for dementia. It's advice we hear all the time. Keep your blood pressure in check. Maintain a healthy weight, and you'll lower your risk. But what if I told you the connection is much more direct, more causal than we ever thought? Recent, groundbreaking genetic research is painting a startling new picture. It suggests that these conditions aren't just passively increasing your risk. They might be actively, directly causing the devastating cognitive decline we see in dementia. This isn't just a correlation anymore. Scientists are beginning to see a clear line of cause and effect. So, how does this work? How can something happening in your blood vessels or with your body weight lead to what is happening in your brain? The key insight from this new research points to a powerful and complex biological process, a kind of immune chain reaction. Let's break it down. Imagine your body is constantly on guard. When you have chronic conditions like high blood pressure, your body perceives a constant state of stress or injury. This triggers a low-grade, but persistent, state of inflammation. It's like an alarm that's always on. But at a low hum, this chronic inflammation sends signals throughout your entire system. And importantly, these signals don't stop at the neck. They cross the blood-brain barrier, which is supposed to be this super secure fortress protecting your brain. Once these inflammatory signals get into the brain, they activate a special set of immune cells called microglia. Now, microglia are usually the brain's housekeepers. They clean up debris, fight off invaders, and keep things tidy. But when they're constantly being activated by this chronic inflammation from the body, they go into overdrive. They become hyperactive and, instead of cleaning up, they start causing damage. They release chemicals that can harm neurons and disrupt the delicate connections between brain cells. This is where the chain reaction really kicks in. This damage creates more debris, which triggers the microglia even more, creating a vicious cycle of inflammation and neuronal damage. Over time, this relentless cycle can lead to the widespread cell death and brain shrinkage characteristic of severe cognitive decline and dementia. It's a cascade effect, starting with something as seemingly simple as high blood pressure and ending in the loss of memory, personality, and function. This new understanding is a massive shift. It reframes dementia not just as an unlucky brain disease, but as a potential end-stage result of systemic, body-wide health issues that we might have more control over than we realized. The research used a fascinating method called Mendelian randomization. It's a clever way to use genetic data to determine cause and effect, almost like a natural clinical trial. By looking at genes that predispose people to high blood pressure, scientists could see if those same people, independent of other lifestyle factors, also had a higher likelihood of developing dementia. And the results pointed to a clear yes. So, what does this mean for all of us? It means that taking care of your cardiovascular health is not just about protecting your heart. It's about protecting your mind, managing your blood pressure, maintaining a healthy weight through diet and exercise. These aren't just suggestions anymore. They are arguably the most powerful tools we currently have to actively defend our brains against dementia. It empowers us to take proactive steps today for a healthier brain tomorrow. This is just the beginning of what we're learning, and it's incredibly hopeful. It opens up new avenues for treatment and prevention, focusing on taming that immune chain reaction before it spirals out of control. And that's our Tuesday discovery. What an amazing and powerful start to our week. I hope this gave you something new to think about. Join me tomorrow as we jump into a completely different field for another mind-blowing discovery. Thanks so much for watching the first episode of This Week in Discovery. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single day of our journey. See you tomorrow.